questions of the problem set 1 of the chapter first similarity. Now the next question means that question number 4. In this figure, angle ABC means that angle B is equals to angle DCB is equals to 90 degree. AB is 6, DC is 8. Then we have to find out the ratio of these two areas of the triangles. How to find out? Look carefully. For these two triangles, ABC and DCB, the base BC is same. Mean that both triangles having common or equal base. So here I have to take in solution for triangle. In triangle ABC and triangle DCB having equal base is BC. Equal base BC. Therefore, we know the property. If the triangles have equal base, then their ratio of areas is equals to their corresponding heights. So that by using this property, now the ratio of areas of two triangles with equal base is equals to the ratio of corresponding heights. By using this property, we write here, therefore area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle DCB is equals to their corresponding heights. Means that height of this ABC is 6 and the height of that DCB is 8. We have to substitute these values. Student, when we observe this, these two are the even numbers, so we can simplify by using 2. Means that 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8. Again, we cannot simplify it, so that our answer is area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle DCB is equals to 3 upon 4. So you have to write the answer in full sentence. Therefore, answer is area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle DCB is equals to 3 as to 4, means that 3 upon 4. Can you understand question number 4? Okay, we take next question. Okay, the next question number 5. Look at in this figure, PM is 10. PM is 10. Area of triangle PQS. This triangle having area is 100 square centimeter. This triangle QRS having area is 110 square centimeter. Then you have to find out the value of NR. Now student, when we look these two triangles, both triangle having the same base, means that QS is base which is the equal. Then their ratio is equals to their corresponding ratio of the heights. So that the solution is for triangle PQS and triangle QRS having same base is QS. Same base QS. Therefore, we know that the property, the ratio of areas of two triangles with equal or same base is equal to the ratio of their corresponding heights. The ratio of the areas of two triangles with equal bases is equal to the ratio of their corresponding heights. Now, by using this property, we write here area of triangle PQS upon area of triangle QRS is equals to their corresponding height. Height of this triangle is PM upon height of this another triangle QRS is RN or NR. Now we substitute the values of these two areas of triangle and PM also, which is given. So area of triangle PQS is 100 upon this area is given 110 square centimeter is equals to PM is given 10 centimeter. We have to find out the value of NR. We write here and the reason is given. Student, then by cross multiplication. If you take its cross multiplication, then 100 into NR, 100 into NR is equals to 10 into 110. 10 into 110. Now, then this 100 goes to denominator. Means that NR is equals to 10 into 110 upon this 100. Now, we have to cancel these zeros. One zero get cancelled. Also, another zero get cancelled. Now, the answer is 1 into 11 is 11. Therefore, NR is equals to 11 upon how much? 1. Means that the answer NR is equals to 11. Now, here unit is centimeter. Therefore, answer in full sentence is the value of NR is equals to 11 centimeter. Can you understand this question number 5? Okay, student. Then we take next question. Okay, question number 6. Triangle MNT is similar with triangle QRS. Length of the altitude drawn from the point T is 5 and the length of the altitude drawn from the point S is 9. Find the ratio of this area of triangle MNT upon area of triangle QRS. Now when we observe here, the altitude having length is 5 and the second altitude having the length is 9. Mean that first triangle is smaller than the second triangle. So when we find this ratio, then the solution is, for this solution we take two triangles. Now first is the smaller triangle and another one is the bigger triangle. So that first one is, suppose that this is the triangle MNT and second one is bigger triangle than the first one is. Suppose that this triangle is QRS and the altitude drawn from the point T. So I have to draw one altitude Shirulamba. Suppose that this is any another point rather than this and these points. Suppose we take here X and the altitude drawn from the point S is, suppose that any another point is Y. Now by using the given, this length is 5 and this length is 9. We can use these values to solve the example also. Now these two triangles are similar. So take the first point is triangle MNT is similar with triangle QRS. Okay, these two triangles are similar. Then their corresponding angles are congruent. So we take here angle, any one angle, angle M is congruent with angle Q, because this is, suppose that equation number first, this is corresponding angle of similar triangle. Now this is the first point, which is the given, mean that these two triangles are similar. This is the given here. Okay. Then we take these two triangles. We show that these two triangles are also similar. How to show? Look carefully. Then I have take the vertex of triangle in triangle MXT and another triangle is triangle QYS. Now in these two triangles, angle first M is congruent with angle Q. The reason is that from equation first, triangle QYS because each having 90-degree measures, because they are altitudes drawn from the vertex T and S, so that this is perpendicular. Okay, then these two triangles are similar by using angle means that AAT. Therefore, triangle MXT is similar with triangle QYS by which test? AA test of the similarity. If these two triangles are similar, then their ratio of the corresponding sides is also in proportion. So that which ratio we have to take here? MX upon QY is equals to XT upon YS is equals to MT upon QS. This is corresponding sides of similar triangle. Now then we take next ones. Can you understand up to this, students? Okay, we have to substitute these values here. MX upon QY is not essential, so take next one is XT upon YS. XT is 5 upon YS is 9 is equals to MT upon QS. MT upon QS. Suppose that this is equation number 6. Then student, again I have to take the point first, which is given these two triangles are similar. Now we take these two triangles, mean that triangle MNT is similar with triangle QRS. This is in given. Now if these two triangles are similar, then we know that the property, the theorem, if the two triangles are similar, then their ratio is equals to the ratio of the squares of their corresponding sides. So by using this theorem, we have to solve this. Area of triangle MNT upon area of triangle QRS is equal to the squares of the corresponding sides. Mean that which sides here? MT and QS are finding here. So we take this first and last. Means that MT square upon QS square. The reason is that by using the theorem of areas of similar triangles. Now then we substitute the values. This ratio as it is, therefore area of triangle MNT upon area of triangle QRS is equals to, what is the value of MT is 5 and QS is 9. We have to substitute here 5 square upon 9 square. This is from equation 2. Okay. Then what is the square of it? 25 and 81. Mean that area of triangle MNT upon area of triangle QRS is equals to 25 upon 81. We cannot simplify it, so that this is our answer. So I will take the last point here. Therefore answer is equals to area of triangle MNT upon area of triangle QRS is equals to 25 upon how much? 81. This is the square of 5 and 9. So that this is the ratio of these areas of two triangles. Can you understand, student? Okay. Look at question number 7. In this figure, A dash D dash C, B dash E dash C, D is parallel with AB, AD is 5, DC is 3, total BC is 6.4. Now student, in your given, mean that in figure, B is X, total value is 6.4, so that EC is equals to 6.4 minus X. Directly it is given, so we have to directly use this, then find out the value of B, mean that you have to find out the value of X. Now how to find? Look carefully. In this triangle, solution, in triangle ABC, this segment D is parallel with segment AB. This is our given. So that in any triangle, if a side is parallel to the another side which intersect remaining two sides in two distinct points, then it divides other sides in same proportion. This is the basic proportionality theorem. So that by using the basic proportionality theorem, we have to write here, therefore, by using basic proportionality theorem, we take the ratio start from any point A, B or C. I will take from point A, so that AD upon DC is equals to BE upon EC. Can you understand this? If you start from A, then AD upon DC, then we take BE upon EC. Or if you have to start from point C, then you have to write CD upon DA is equals to CE upon EP. You can take any one ratio. Now, then I have to substitute the values. Look at in your figure. What is the value of AD? AD is 5 upon DC. DC is how much? 3. Then value of B is X. And value of EC is 6.4 minus X. This is the values which is in given. Then by using cross multiplication, 5 into 6.4 minus X, I have taken bracket, is equals to X into 3. Then multiply this 5 to this whole bracket, we get that 5 into 4 is 20, carries 2. 5 6 are 30, 30 plus 2 is 32. After one digit there is 32.0. Then 5 into this x and this minus sign means that minus 5x is equals to this x into 3 means that 3x. Then we write this 32.0 means 32. Then minus 5x transpose to this another side, convert as plus means that 3x plus 5x. Now the addition becomes this 2 is 8x. So that we take here 32 is equals to how much? 8x. Then this 8 again goes to denominator, means that 32 upon 8 is equals to x. Now we can simplify this by using 8. Then we get 8 1 ja 8, 8 4 ja 32. Then the value of x is equals to 4 is equals to x, means that x is equals to 4. And the question is asked that find out the value of b. Therefore, here b is equals to x. Therefore, b is equals to 4. Therefore, the answer is the value of b is equals to 4. Can you understand this question number 7? Okay, then take next question. Okay, student. The next question, question number 8. In this figure, PA, segment QB, segment RC and segment SD are perpendicular to line AD. All of them are perpendicular. AB is 60, BC is 70, CD is 80. And total value of PS is given 280. Then find the value of PQ, QR and RS. Now student, this is the figure according to this question. Now we have to start the answers. Now its solution. Student, all of you know that if the lines are perpendicular to the same lines, then they are parallel. Means that these three lines, these 3 and this 4th, one is line is also perpendicular to the same line AD. So that all these line segments are parallel. So I have to take the point we know the lines perpendicular to same line are parallel. Okay, therefore this line segment, in that which segment AP is parallel with segment BQ, is parallel with segment CR, is parallel with last segment, segment DS. Mean that all these segments are parallel. Now from this, suppose that we take this is the equation number first. From this first equation I have to take any three line segments are parallel, so that we take here segment AP is parallel with segment PQ, is parallel with last segment into segment DS. From equation first. Now student, if these three lines are parallel and these two line segments are the transversal, then by using the theorem or the property of three parallel lines and their transversal. So I will write here, therefore by using the property of three parallel lines and their transversal, we write the ratio. Now look here, these three line segments are parallel with that AB upon BD is equals to PQ upon QS, or we start from S or D also. So I have to take here point from S, in that SQ upon QP is equals to DB upon BA by using component and dividend. All these properties we have to discuss in 9th standard. Now I have to write here SQ plus QP. We have to add denominator in numerator and write denominator as it is. QP I have to write here PQ is equals to, then DB plus BA upon BA I have to write as AB. Then look at the figure, SQ plus QP. SQ plus QP becomes PS. So I have to substitute the value of this one is the PS upon this is PQ is equals to, look at it, DB plus PA becomes AD upon AB. Now here is the reason we take also here S dash Q dash P, and for this next one is we take here D dash B dash A. Okay, then the substitute value, the value of PS which is given here 280 upon value of PQ is find here is equals to value of AD is, we write here such way that AD is AB plus BC plus CD upon this AB is given here, AB is how much? 60, because A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, because A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash. Then substitute the value, 280 upon PQ is equals to, AB is how much? 60 plus BC is 70 and CD is 80 upon how much? 60, which is in given. Then we take the addition of these two, means that 280 upon PQ is equals to, now the addition becomes 60 plus 70, 130, then plus 80 becomes 210 upon how much? 60. Then by cross multiplication we get that PQ into 210 is equals to 280 into 60. I have to write this to the second one and this Then this transpose this 210 to this another side. PQ is equals to 280 into 60 upon how much? 210. We can simplify it. The simplification becomes 1 0 get cancel of these two. Then 7 1 is 7, 7 2, 7 3 are 21. And 7 4 are 28. Then 3 1 are 3, 3 2 are 6 and the 0 as it is. Then 4 into 20 becomes 80. Therefore, the value of PQ is equals to 80. Means that we have to find out the first value PQ. Then for finding out the value of QR, we take another 3 parallel lines. Which? To look here. Now, then we take segment first AP is parallel with segment BQ is parallel with third segment CR. This is from equation first. Again we use this theorem by using the property of 3 parallel lines and their transversals. I have to directly apply this theorem here. Now this theorem is that which ratio is equal? We take here PQ upon QR is equals to AB upon BC. Because by using the property of 3 parallel lines, 3 parallel lines and their transversals. Now, then we substitute the values. Now, here we have to find out the value of PQ. So, substitute this value PQ is 80. Then, what is the value of QR? QR we have to find here. So, as it is equals to, then AB is equals to also 60. AB is equals to 60 and BC is 70. Okay. Now, then again by cross multiplication, I have taken the first cross multiplication of this QR into 60 is equals to 80 into 70. Then transpose this 260 to this another side. Here is in multiplication form. Convert as denominator. Therefore, QR is equals to 80 into 70 upon how much? 60. Now, then we simplify it. The 0 get cancel. This is even number, so we have to substitute. We have to divide it by 2. 2 3s are 2 4s. Can you substitute this? Divide this 3 to this number? No. So I have taken the product of its numerator. Therefore, value of QR is equals to 7 into 4 is 28 and the 0 as it is upon 3. Now student, this is the value of QR. I cannot simplify it. I have taken as it is. This value of QR is 280 upon 3. Okay. Now then we have to find out the value of IS. Now then we find out the last value, IS. How to find out? Look here. Now first we have to find out the value of PQ. Easy. This QR is 280 upon 3. Then we have to find out the value of RS. How to find? Look here. Now RS is equals to the addition of PQ plus QR plus RS. Now therefore I have taken here PQ plus QR plus RS is equals to PS. Because the reason is that P dash, Q dash, R dash, yes. Now student, we know the values of these two and this also. We have to find out this value. This value of PQ we have to find. This is 80 plus the value of QR is 280 upon 3 plus RS we have to find here and the value of PS is given here 280. side, we get that. Therefore, first I will write here 280 upon 3 plus RS is equals to 280 minus this 80. Because this plus transpose convert as minus. Then what is the subtraction of it? 280 upon 3 plus RS is equals to how much? 200. Then again I have to transpose this 280 upon 3 to this another side. We get that RS is equals to 200 minus 280 upon 3. Now student, here is the 200 having denominator is 1. So that the LCM of this is, therefore RS is equals to LCM is how much? 3. Then you have to multiply this 3 to this 200 becomes how much? 600. Minus, here is 1, we have to multiply it, 280 means 280. Then we have to subtract this, therefore RS is equals to, what is the subtraction? 600 minus 280 is equals to 320 upon these 3. Now student, we cannot divide this. Okay, we have taken the value of RS is 320 upon these 3. Now then we write the answer in full sentence. Answer. Now for this, first we have to find out the value of P. Here PQ is equals to 80. Already we have to find here. Then the value of QR. QR is how much? We have to find and also write here 280 upon 3. And the last value is 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 equals to, this is 320 upon 3. This is the answer of the values PQ, QR and RS respectively. Can you understand student? Okay, thank you very much.